Good morning. A fantastic judgment. Very interesting to read a novel type judgment, just like we are witnessing a film. Kindly go through this judgment. A criminal trial, AR 2020, Supreme Court 1057, Yunus Ali Tarafdar versus State of Bengal, West Bengal. In this case, if you go through the entirety of judgment, you can understand what all are the necessary to prove the prosecution case if the case rests on circumstantial evidence. So, while conducting Sessions trial, it was the duty of the public prosecutor to open the prosecution and to declare that the witnesses he is going to be produced to prove his case was on direct evidence or circumstantial evidence. So kindly go through the entirety of judgment. I will give you a nuts of the case that one Bhaskara, one deceased was found floating inside the well. On 23/8/1984, Bhaskara Gupta, PW6, informed the police officials. The police officials, after recording report, but not in a position to recover the body, only the next day they have recovered the body. Then the postmortem report contains that one circular ligature mark on the neck, and there was a fracture of hyoid bone, and two ligature mark on both wrist joints of the deceased, and circular ligature mark ankle joints of these two injuries exhibits that before strangulation or hanging, disease would have been tied. Then the doctor has given opinion that asphyxia is a result of injury number 1. Then one Kenaram Dara and his mother appeared on 25/3/1984 and complained that his son was missing. Then they have identified by identifying the dress materials and a photograph taken at the time of recovery of the body. There was some slight improvement by the investigating officer during the trial. PW12 has stated that he has handed over a watch to the deceased, and that said watch was recovered at the instance of accused appellant. There were 3 accused, 2 accused were acquitted by the lower court. A1 alone was convicted by believing the evidence of PW2 and recovery. Then the High Court also confirmed it. The Supreme Court has laid down the principles at paragraph 14 by reliving so many judgments, particularly Sarad B. Shant Sarda cases, then M.G. Agarwal case, the AR from 1963 onwards. To prove the circumstantial evidence case, it should be that it should be concluded by must or should and not be maybe establishment. Then they also say that the established fact should be consistent with the hypothesis of the guilt. So there may not be any other hypothesis except the guilty of the accused. Then conclusive nature and tendency of the case. Then finally chain of evidence should be so linked that there may not be any gap except by all human probability the act must have been committed by the accused. The defense counsel was much intelligent in defending the accused before the trial court. Therefore, he was able to elicit the improvement of 161 statement. What was omission, contradiction and improvement? Improvement means stating before the police with excess by later on to overcome the lacuna in the investigation. So the Supreme Court has held that the fact that PW2, who claims to have handed over the watch to the appellant, has stated that while travelling in a bus, the accused, on seeing the deceased as well as PW2, dropped one bus stop earlier where the appellant, where the accused, deceased got down. So by believing that and the seizure of watch and counterfoil, the Supreme Court has held that there is doubt that the counterfoil as well as the watch ought not to have been recovered from the appellant. By believing that particular fabrication and improvement of the investigation, the Supreme Court, however, acquitted the appellant. Kindly go through the judgment. Best wishes.